Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Race 2 of Season 3 of the NSCA DACup Series. We're here at Iowa Speedway, and it's going to be quite an interesting race. Already, Kyle Corbett's showing a much better season than last year, as he's going to be starting on the pole for this one with Sean English making it an all-Ford front row. Onesto, Langton, Riles, Legacy, Kiro, Crago, Carpenter, Bishop, Lamas, DeMax, Blade Runner, Coleman, and Dalton. The top 15, of course, last week at the 2 Cons 500, it was the number 15 of RJ Bishop getting the victory. Looks like he's already starting 10th. And you know what? I just realized I forgot to put a winner decal on his car. Oh well. Anyways, getting set to go green now here. That's where he gets it. Short track, of course, means short tempers. As they come off of turn number 4 now, green flag is out. Shit, I accidentally hit the wrong button. Oh well. Pretty even start as they race down the back straightaway. Ooh, looks like the 56 might have caught the wall there. It's kind of hard to see through the ticker, unfortunately. Onesto will lead the first lap, though. That is interesting to note. Hendrick Motorsports was, of course, very dominant last season. There's a hornet's nest of cars here at the back of the field. Sean English 3 wide with Lamas and Blade Runner loses positions. Ooh, English actually catches the wall off of turn number 2 there. Onesto continues to lead Kiro right behind him in 92, though. Now here comes Carpenter, defending champion and Onesto's teammate. Can he make the move on the 5? He's going to try to. Onesto's shutting the door, though, but Carpenter has a stronger car by the looks of it. Down in turn 1, side by side. Carpenter's going to take the spot. Blade Runner looks now to take second on the 5 car. And will easily off turn 4. Of course, Blade Runner was originally supposed to start this season at Furniture Row Racing's facility. But Furniture Row Racing, of course, shut down at the end of 2018. Blade Runner moves over now to the lead in the Steven Merzlike Racing 77. Jesse Dalton now in second, ahead of Onesto, who retakes third. All 300 cars up now in the top 6. Make that top 7. As Carpenter loses a spot to Hunter Kiro, who now looks to take a spot away from Onesto. Blade Runner went up high to block Dalton. Now cuts slow to block the 82. Field now getting spread out as the laps continue to tick up in number. Lana Casciola and Ray Takita battling side by side towards the back of the field. Not a good day for Axiom Racing Union, who's trying to dig themselves out of a financial hole. Ooh, Blade Runner way up high. Something must have happened to that 77 car. So now it's Lamas up in the lead. Yeah, Blade Runner way up out of the groove. Almost 4 wide. He actually catches the wall there. All the way back in 13th position now. So now Lamas makes it so every 100 cars led a lap this race. Hendrick Motorsports, of course, very dominant in this series, real equip series, and it shows. Of course, Lamas winning the Season 1 championship, Carpenter being the defending champion, and Kaiser and Langston both showing Wolfpack Racing's recent strengthening as they both momentarily lead to the same lap. But now it's the champions of Hunter Kiro and Langton now battling for the lead, with Kiro in second. Ravenhurst utilizing her new sponsor in this race, Hot Wheels, and looks to be strong in this race. As she's now side by side with Lamas. Now Dalton will take second from Kiro and Onesto back up to third. Lamas continues to lose spots. DACup up here switches to running his own race team. Doing pretty well up in the top 10. Utilizing some of old Furniture Row Racing's equipment, as well as equipment from Catbox Racing from last season. Dalton now to the lead as well. Ravenhurst in third. Langton runs second. DACup now looking to take fourth away from Onesto. Meanwhile, further back in the field, side-by-side racing just outside the top 20. It looks like Merzlak's going to take it 3 wide on both Miller and Hayner, as Hayner goes way up out of the groove. He's going to lose several spots, and even catches the wall exiting turn 4. Langton now in the lead, according to the scoreboard. Crago makes a move on DACup. And into the top 5 goes the 62. Of course, Crago really strong on short tracks, and of course, this being a short track, I'll let you put 2 and 2 together. Factory Dodge Racing, not very good day for both drivers, as O'Shearwood and Gorman both outside the top 30. DJ Harris, not a good start to this season. Of course, Crago's teammates all the way back in the field as well, outside the top 20. Not a very good days for them. Not a very good day for Lionheart Legacy Racing as well, as they're deep in the field as well. Crago trying to hold off Kiro and Carpenter in turn 1, but Crago's going to get shuffled out of line. 3 wide now out of turn number 2. Crago catches the wall, able to keep it straight. Kiro's going to take 5th place, though. Corbett now right back onto the coattails of the top 5, working his way back up after, well, not even leading the first lap of the race. course, this is also the first race where tire wars are going to be coming into play here. It's Daytona. And all the tires built basically fairly similarly. Well, tires here are built fairly similarly as well. Little bit more range and differences between the two compounds. Already 26 laps into this 113 lap event as well. And so far everyone's pretty well behaved. Top three all within a quarter of a second of each other. So Max gets shuffled out of line. Carpenter now jumps back up into the top 10. As Lamas look to take second away from Dalton, now going into turn 3. Dalton, of course, a sophomore driver. Trying to have a much better season this year than he did last year. Struggled to stay within the top 25 in points for majority of the regular season last year. And now for the lead, here comes Lamas to the inside of Langton. Strong run for the Lowe's 48 team. Raveners now tries to crack the top 4 with a move on Kiro. And will complete the pass. Now sets her sights on the 9 of Dalton. Meanwhile, Merzlak has worked his way up towards the front, as has the 29 of Alana Kiro. Kiro actually was at the back of the field about 20 laps ago, so she's having a great day, as is the 41 of Chase Marks. Running up in 16th right now. Mullen and Hoflin, both of Crago's teammates, have also worked their way back up into the top 25 at least. Legacy up in 25th. Harris up several spots. O'Shearwood still not within the top 30, but he's making that up a couple spots. The 02 of Takeda, a little over half a lap away from being a lap down, as the 82 of Langton back in front of the 48, and Kiro back in the 4th. And Corbett trying to take that 5th spot away. Can't quite do it, though. It's going to be the 47 of Ravenhurst. Rookie Cam Barnes unable to hold off the defending champion. And Cam Barnes actually way out of the group. Almost makes contact with the wall, as now he's going to have to fend off another rookie, Jason Williams, last week's pole sitter. So now Austin Spencer goes to the inside of the 97 of Riles. Dalton now up back into the mix for the battle for the lead. Ravenhurst gets around Kiro. Now here comes Carpenter, trying to make a move on the 92 for 5th. In fact, he actually edged him at the line. Will clear him in turns 1 and 2. Corbett now trying to take advantage. Kiro manages to keep it off the wall. Merzlak now battling with his teammate for the 17th position. Of course, Blainer runners up, or was up towards the front of the field, faded back after making contact with the wall. Obviously has a strong car. Hopefully now cracks the top 20 in his number 13 car, of course. Was running strong at Daytona, finished third in that race. Mullen fading back a little bit after making up some ground. Alan Bledsoe, not a very good run today so far. As now Dalton losing touch with 48 and 82. Riles now trying to get to the inside of Onesto. Of course, as you can see, Nationwide on board the 5 this season as Pepsi and Exalta become the sponsors of Carpenter. Of course, Ally Bank jumping aboard Llamas this season in correspondence with Jimmy Johnson being sponsored by them. Much better scheme on Llamas' car, though, in my opinion. Not biased at all. Sean English, of course, started second. He's all the way back in 14th at the moment. Looks to try and maybe make up some ground here. Dalton's actually lost his spot to Corbett as Llamas now looks to take the lead away from the 82 off of turn 4. Llamas now pulling away a little bit. .56 and 24 battling for position once again. DACup is faded all the way back outside the top 20. Hoflin up in the 19th now ahead of Tyler Blade Runner. Merzlak still in 17th behind last week's winner RJ Bishop. Corbett now working his way back up towards the front. He's battling side by side with the 82, trying to retake second, and will. Now has a run on Llamas down the front straightaway. Hoflin loses a spot to the 41 of Marks. Now Chase Marks looks to the inside of Merzlak for the 17th position. And looks like the 82 has lost a lot of positions as Corbett trying to cut down in front of the 9. Can't quite get to him and is now teammates battle side by side for third. Riles and Corbett. Dalton takes second. Riles looks to take third. And Will. Now here comes Riles. Going to try and take second away from Dalton. Corbett almost gets up into the 9 as well. Spencer losing a few spots. The 6 of English up into 11th now. Cam Barnes 12th. 29 of Lonic Hero up into 13th now. Hoflin and Marks battle side by side now in turn 3. So we are nearing the midway point of the race. Lamas, Riles, Corbett, Onesto, lengthen top 5. So we complete lap 52. Now switch Riles and Corbett around as Corbett takes second from Riles. And once again has a run on Lamas, and this time he's going to get side by side with the 48 in turn 1. Ford versus Chevy. Tale as old as time. Down the back straightaway, they're drag racing in turn 3. Corbett with the advantage. Lamas loses first place and falls back to second. Langton now looks to take 4th away from the 5. Of course, Corbett also not a stranger to winning at short tracks himself. Has won at Phoenix, Vegas, and I believe a couple of other short tracks. I forget exactly where, though. Dalton side by side with Crago now and looks to get side by side with Kiro. And side by side with Carpenter. Dalton with an OP corner, please, a nerf. As English now, right on the back bumper of Ravenhurst. Ravenhurst, of course, in 10th. English going to try and crack the top 10 here. So we're past the halfway point in this event. About a quarter lap away from getting lapped is the O2 Takeda. Lamas now with a good run off of turn 4. He's going to try and get side by side with Corbett going into turn number 2. Now Riles and Corbett once again side by side. Down the back straightaway. Riles backs off a little bit though. Corbett drives it in too deep. Riles is going to get the run. Can Riles now take the lead from Lamas in turn number 1? Down the front straightaway they drag race. Langton takes 3rd away from Corbett. Carpenter back up into 5th. After getting around Dalton. Crago has fallen outside the top 10. The 6 is inside the top 10. Pathfinder Racing teammates, brother and sister, battling side by side just outside the top 10. As Crago is actually the 10th position car. Soon that's going to be Onesto's, and Onesto's on this outside lane. Crago now making the strong move to the inside. English falls back to 9th, and now here comes Ilana Kiro trying to crack the top 10 for the first time in this event. Hoeflin still in 16th. Merzlak has been hanging around 17th. Good majority of this race, actually. This field getting really spread out now. And now Rawls, Corbett racing teammates battling side by side. Ooh, Corbett gets loose there, able to catch the car in the middle of 1 and 2. As Langton's able to get a strong run out of turn 4, can he catch Riles? As Corbett and Lamas battle side by side into turn number 1. Sean English now back outside the top 10. And unfortunately, as looks like he was freight trained by several people. 82 Langton right on the back bumper of Riles. They head into turn 3. Langton can't quite hit the bumper to the 97. As they battle almost 3 wide down the front straightaway. Lamas will be able to hold off Dalton as Carpenter was trying to get around Dalton as well. Craigo making a move on Corbett as Corbett's now starting to fade back a little bit again. Riles has caught the lap car Takeda. When will he make the move around the O2? It will cause Riles to be held up. Craigo back inside the top 5. Looks to make the move for 4th on the 1. Riles is around the O2 Takeda. Langton now looks to make the move to get around the lap car. Takeda now 3 wide on the outside of Lamas and Ravenhurst. Looks like Takeda may have caught the wall exiting turn 2 there. Lamas still somehow ahead of Ravenhurst. So now here comes Takiro making it 3 wide down the front straightaway for a brief second. Now he makes it 3 wide going in turn 1. Lamas may have got the wall exiting turn 2. They're still 3 wide. Lamas backs out of it now. Almost catches the wall exiting turn 4. Riles continues to lead. Kiro up to 3rd now. As looks like Alana Kiro trying to crack the top 5. Actually may have cracked the top 5. Goes Ford, Pontiac, Ford, Pontiac, the top 6. With the Dodge in 7th and Toyota in 8th. The first Chevy is in 9th. As Sean English looks to change that as he kicks Lamas out of the top 10 and looks to make the move on Carpenter for 9th. In a Ford, mind you. Lana Kiro kicks her older brother Hunter out of line and now looks to take 2nd away from Corbett. No, 3rd away from Corbett, my bad. As it looks like Langton has put Pontiac out in front on Nito tires. Rouse Corporate Racing Course Racing BF Goodrich's this season. Pathfinder Racing Michelin's. Not a good day for John Mullen, all the way back in 28th position. Merzlak still somehow in 17th. Though a long way to go between himself and 16th position Onesto. Salama's now stuck just outside the top 10. Sean English now looks to crack the top 5 as he makes the move on Craigo for that 5th position. Riles now with a run down the front straightaway, trying to get to the inside of the 82 before turn 1. Can't quite get there. English now up to 4th as he's around fellow front row starter and this race's pole sitter, Kyle Corbett. And now looks to take 3rd away from fellow rookie Alana Keshiel. Craigo taking a peek to the inside of the 99. Can't quite get there. Exiting turn 2, though. Looks like Austin Spencer looks to take the 25 to the top 10 for the first time in this race. He wheeled the line. Hoflin in 15th. As SMR teammates battle for the 17th position once again, with Merzlak falling to 18th. And maybe more spots as here comes the 41 of Chase Marks. And the 42 of DJ Harris. And the 12 of Trey Coleman. So Merzlak in danger of losing several spots here. Speaking of Merzlak, another car he owns, Dylan Maddox, in danger of going a lap down, as is the 91 Gorman. .30 laps to go at the line. And a round of pit stops still needing to be completed as well. They should be pitting here shortly. It's going to be interesting to see how pit stops play out. Hoflin takes the 15th position away from Lamas. Looks to take 14th away from Williams down the front straightaway. Cam Barnes did a pretty good job in 13th. Spencer Dalton battling at the edge of the top 10. Langton continues to run in the lead. Though that may change here as Riles gets a good run off of the final corner here. Going into turn 1, they're side by side. Ford versus Pontiac once again. Everyone's still running in this race. Of course, it was this race last season that we actually saw Chase Marks make his debut. Although it was the 4th race of the season, not the 2nd race of the season. Because Riles has now caught the tail end of the field once again. As the 82 dives the pit road. Does anybody else dive down this time by? The 86 of Miller, the 3 of Lionheart, 81 to 30 to 19 to 31. The 91 of Gorman. So Riles now looks to lap the 44 on track. Lana Keshiel, not Alana Keshiel, Lana Kiro. God damn it, too many drivers with the same first names. Looks to actually take the... No, not taking the lead. Anyways, but... Who pits this time? The 25, the 6-2, the 6, the 2, the 13, the 8. The 83. The 4, or the 04. Pit, the 90, the 7, the 41, the 02 have all pitted. 24, the 48. 44 pits this time. 47 pits, the 77, the 42, the 15. Oh, contact between two drivers in the 3 and 90 of DeMax and Lionheart. This is going to bring out the caution for sure. As the leaders approach the thing, I do not believe they have pitted just yet. As this is going to trap quite a few people at least one lap down now. Big change of events here at the end of pit stops. As of course the leaders do come by and pit. Ooh! Ravenhurst gets in the Corbett by the looks of it. Unknown what that was about. I'm gonna take a look back at this one. Ooh, looks like just Ravenhurst just had a brake failure there or something. I'm gonna have to take a look back at this caution real quick as well. As it looks like the Max was just coming out onto the track. And it's hard to tell from that angle if he came up or if Lionheart came down. Luckily, we have the power of multiple camera angles here. And yeah, Lionheart just came down on track. Might have been pitting. And don't know if that was just the spotter clearing the 3 or if DeMax or if he just didn't know he was there. Great job by everybody who was coming up to get woed up and not run into the 2 cars as they continued to get back up to speed after spinning. As the 47 has retired after whamming the back of the 99. As Riles is being shown as the leader. Still after this round of pit stops. As a whole lot of drivers on the inside lane. All of them at the tail end of the lead lap now. As Crago will bring us down to the line, even though he is currently running in 8th. Just goes to show you the distance between himself and the thing. Anyways, looks like the 7 of Merzlag is in 20th, a lap down, and he's starting on the outside lane. Huh. Anyways, Riles makes it 3 wide now. Of course, cautions can breed cautions, as I say that, in the 41 of Marks gets into the outside wall. Leader's going to have to be careful here. Hoeflin and Barnes way out of line. Come up right in front of the 97 of Riles. Leaders all trying to be patient here as all these drivers are now battling. Ooh, big wreck and involves the leader. Riles gets turned down the back straightaway as we have another wreck coming to 10 to go. A lot of drivers will be able to get their lap back, thankfully. But Riles is involved in a wreck, loses, well, thankfully for him, only loses 6 spots. As we're going to have to take a look at this one once again. As it looks like just really bad wreck as Hoeflin gets into the wall, gets tagged by Riles. Riles loses control of his car, can't quite keep it straight. Hoeflin just bounces off of everybody. Cam Barnes goes for a slide. Hoeflin actually, I think, makes contact with the wall. Yeah, driver's side contact with the wall. Doesn't look too heavy, though. As Alana Kiro, is scored as 3rd, actually. As it looks like the one of Chase Carpenter, your defending champions leader, with the 99 of Kyle Corbett in 2nd. And of course, with this caution taking us to within 10 to go, that means a lot of people are going to be trapped a lap down, and there's going to be a lot of people between first, second, and third. As we are actually going to get the green flag right now here. Can Corbett catch the one of Carpenter despite the damage to his back bumper and win from the pole? Already to the inside of Jason Williams down the back straightaway. Still green as they race side by side once again. Now here they come in turn one. It is Corbett getting to the inside. Down the back straightaway. Carpenter with a strong run on the outside lane down the back straightaway, but Corbett's going to get the run on the inside and clears Carpenter off of the final corner. Corbett now in the lead. Not Keshiel, god damn it. Kiro now trying to get caught up to these front two drivers. Can't quite get there. In fact, actually gets a little loose in the middle of the corner there. Carpenter now looking to retake the lead here with just a handful of laps to go. Kyle Corbett trying to stay strong on the outside lane. Not going to be able to do it. Carpenter now retakes the lead and pulls away from the 99. Down the front straightaway they go. 108 of 113. It will be 5 to go at the line. Right. Yeah, 5 to go at the line. Can Corbett retake the lead here? Coleman now up into third. One of the drivers not to pit under green flag pit stops earlier was able to get great track position because of it. Carpenter pulling away a little bit from Corbett as we are coming to 4 to go. Chase Carpenter broke a record last season by getting most wins in a single season with 4. And he did it as a rookie. Actually, no, not as a rookie, as a sophomore driver. This is his 3rd season. He continues to pull away. Crago's now up to 3rd somehow. Anyways. 2 to go at the line. Ooh, Corbett actually closed in a little bit on the 1 car that time by. Anyways, but Carpenter won 4 races in a single season, breaking Ravenhurst's previous record of 3 since I started doing the DACup series. And now he is only a lap, or just half a lap away from winning this race. And tying Ravenhurst for most Ravenhurst. Well, anyways, Corbett wins. He wins as I'm trying to think, and just laps take down so fast I can't even talk. Anyways, Chase Carpenter gets his first win of the season as Corbett hangs on for 2nd in a damaged car. Crago takes 3rd. Coleman with a surprising 4th place finish. Hunter Kiro in 5th. John Mullen manages to somehow take 6th. Austin Spencer 7th. Alana Kiro 8th. Dalton in 9th in the 9 car. Cody Lamas in 10th. Riles, Onesto, Langton, English, Harris, Merzlak, O'Sherwood, Hayner, Tang, and McWhorter, the top 20. And the final, whatchamacallit. Anyways. That, ladies and gentlemen, will just about do it here at Iowa. Next week, it's going to be ISM Raceway, my home track, which is hilarious considering we're at in real life. Like I'm recording this on the 2nd of March, so yeah, they're at Las Vegas this week in real life, and next week they're going to be at Phoenix, and next week we're going to be at Phoenix. Woohoo! Yay! Anyways, so yeah, ISM Raceway for race number 3. Of course, Chase Carpenter gets those 10 chase points towards the championship after race 19. But that's a little bit later in the season. As for Phoenix, next week, I say that multiple times now. I don't know why. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you at the next race. So long, everybody.